set, right? How we can read the data set, guys? So this is a read, right? So let's suppose we have the Excel file. So we can view the Excel file. I'll tell you how to do this, right? How to read this one. So I have one data set, guys. Yeah, this is my data set. Okay, I want to use this properties, right? Go to the properties. In the property, we have the word details or security. Just see, in a security, we are going to select the path. So I want to read this path. I'm this particular file, right? So we can write the Control C, and then again we are going to paste it here. Okay. What is the meaning? I want to read this file. Which file? Excel file. This is a name I have given, right? And let's suppose I want to read this file. Sometime we are getting the error, so we can convert in a row. I mean this input, and we can get this file. So I'll draw one heat map, right? And so just see, this is your data set, employee name, city. Okay, I want to store this data in a data frame. I want to execute again. And just see, in this data frame, what are the different column we have? Yeah, so these are the different column we have in the data set. And now just see what I want. I want to draw the heat map, right? So heat map, guys, always we are going to create with the what numeric column, right? So we can use the, so how we can find the numeric column? We can use the what? And the types, right? And just see. So these are the numeric column, right? So these are the numeric column in the data set, and we can use the heat map. We can find the correlation between this numeric value, right? The next what we can do, this is your data frame, and I'm going to select this column, right? Which column? This is a numeric column. This is a numeric column. This is the numeric column. So this is the numeric column, right? So we can use this column and we can draw the what correlation, and then we can use the correlation in the what in a heat maps of for the visualization, right? So just select. Okay, have you heard about this function? I mean, iLock and all. So I'm going to select the what all the rows. What is the meaning of this line? I'm going to select all the rows, and which column? These are the numeric column. I'm going to select this because we are going to create the heat map. Heat map, guys, always we are going to represent the what? We are going to show the relation between the numeric column. Okay, so these are the numeric columns. See, this is the 1, this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 8, 9, 10, 11, like this we can select. And just see how we can select. This is 8 to, we can select the what? 12, like. So these are the different column we have selected, and now we are going to use it. Just see, so these are the column, numeric column we have selected, and now we can store this data in what? In a data frame underscore numeric. Okay, and now we can use the what? Let me execute this, and now we are going to use this data frame, and we can, which function? The CoRR function, right? CoRR function we have in this, and with the help of this we can find the correlation. Just see, this is a correlation. So just see, this is the one variable, this is the one variable, this is the same variable, so we are getting the one correlation. And just see, we are getting the was minus 8.18. This is a minus 1.015. Just see, this is the correlation value. How the what this column is related to this one? How this column is what related to this one? Okay, just see, we are getting the correlation value. And now what I want to represent this data. I want to show this data in a visual representation. So again, what we can do, we can use the correlations, and what with the help of heat map, right? So this is a Seaborn. In the Seaborn, guys, we have one function that is a heat map, right? And in a heat map, we can pass the what? This is a data frame, numeric data frame, right? And we can use the what? CoRR. Okay, and just see, we can draw this. Need to get the heat map. And now what I want to display the data also. Okay, the correlation value I want to display here. These are the different column. Okay, I want to display the value. So what we can use here, we have one parameter a naught, right? Equals to true. Now you see, did you get this? This is a heat map, and how we are going to, I mean, interpret this result. Okay, what is the interpretation, right? Interpretation is what, again, just see, this is the dark value for the what, guys? Low value. Correlation value is low, right? So I mean the light value is what, this one light value, I mean the light color is what is going to represent the high correlations. You see, this kind of thing we can use, and this is a heat map, right? Now, did you get this concept, man? How we are going to use it? Heat map. This is a heat map, okay? And why we are going to use the heat map actually? So we are going to find the relation, okay? We can find the relation between the what? Independent and the dependent variable. So we are going to select, okay, the feature selection we are going to do on the basis of that. Let's suppose in the data set we have the what, 100 column, right? Likewise we have the 100 column. So we are not going to use all the 100 column for the more for your model training, right? Then what we can do, we can select the what, some, I mean the informative column, or we can say some related column, and that we can use, and we can train our model. Then how we are going to find the what, the particular column is informative or not, the particular column is what related to the what target variable or not, on the basis of that, right? If we are getting the high correlation value, that we are going to select, and we are going to train the machine. Make sense? Yeah, so this is all about the correlation. Do you have any query in this? I think Dr. Dimpy has asked this question, right, in the morning session. This is how we can do. So first we are going to import the what, these are the different library we have. This is for the data visualization, pandas for the what, data analysis, and we are going to use this. This is your data set. So we are going to display all the column in the data set. We can find the what, data type, right? So this is the column, this is the data type, associated data type. And now what we are going to do, always we are going to use the what, correlation. With the help of what, we can find the correlation in the numeric column, okay? We can find the correlation with the numeric column. So we have selected this numeric column, you see. So this is a numeric column. Either we can use the what, select data type and all. We have the different methods. This is the easiest one, and we cannot find the correlation. And just your correlation value is ready. Now we can represent this data. We can show this data in some visual form. So we can use the heat map, you see. SB is what your, I mean, library. In this SB we have one function heat map, and we are going to pass this correlation, and we can display the value. Clear? Yeah. Now did you get this? I mean, who is asking this? I think Dimpy ma'am, right? Yes, no? Yeah. Okay, fine. Then what we can do, guys, now we are going to understand what is the meaning of what, I mean, how the what thing is happening behind the scene, right? We are using the chat GPT. Frequently we are using the chat GPT, but have you ever bothered about that thing, is how the thing is happening behind the scene? We are getting the abstract view, right? We are, I mean, giving the query and we are getting the answer. We're giving the request and we are getting the answer. But there are lots of, I mean, thing is happening behind the scene. This is not visible to the end user, right? We are the end user, right? We are the user, right? But lots of thing, lots of mechanism is what is a working behind the scene, that we are going to understand, right? Okay, so this is what working of the what, chat GPT. So working of chat GPT is what, guys, this is a not easy task, right? So let's suppose I want to understand what each and everything. So guys, you should have some knowledge about the what, the NLP, right? How the NLP is work. And then we also have the knowledge about the what, machine learning, model selection and all, model training part. Then apart from that, we should have the knowledge about the deep learning concept, reinforcement learning. Then we can understand the what, the proper working of the what, I mean, chat GPT, right? But still I'm going to, I mean, minimize simply what we are going to what, we are going to remove the complexity of this part, and I've tried to what, I'm trying to explain this thing in a what, in a layman term, right? So that we can understand the concept, we can get some, I mean, the image of how the thing is working. Okay, yeah. So let me share my screen. My screen is visible. So there one, I mean, the
Yes, sir.
research, yeah, research article we have in this. So this is a Pradeep Menon. He has given this article. The research article is a very good article, guys. You can go through this and just see, we can know, we can easily understand how the thing is working. Okay, in the what, in the chat GPT model. What are the different thing is what is happening behind the scene, right? That we are going to understand, right? Just see what is the meaning. Okay, so I want to explain this. Okay, actually what in this chat GPT model, guys, we have the different stage. We have the different stage. First stage is what we can say the what generative pre-training. In this chat GPT we have the different step, we have the different process mechanism, right? First part is what this is a generative pre-training. So what we are going to do in this, so we are going to collect the what guys data. Always your chat GPT model or any machine learning model, or we can say deep learning model, that is based on the what data, right? We are going to collect the data from the different sources, right? We can collect the data from the what your, and we can say the wave, right? We can collect the data from some website, or we can also collect the data from the what some text file. We can also collect the data from the some ERP, right? We can collect the data from the SQL table and all. We can also collect the data from the what newspaper, some research article. Okay, so we have what collected the data. We have the different sources. We are not getting the data from the one source, guys. We have the different various numerous sources we have. And once we have done with this data collection part, then what we are going to do, we are going to transform. So we are going to transform this data, and how we are going to transform we'll discuss, don't worry. Okay, this is the first step. In a first step we are going to collect the data from the different sources. Your sources may be anything, right? Your, I mean ERP, I mean the system, or we can also collect the data from the text file, some CSV file, some text file. We can also collect the data from the what some database, right? MySQL database, SQL Server database, or Oracle database. We can also collect the data from the what your research paper, right? We can also collect the data from the what from, I mean some magazine or newspaper, right? Just see, we are not collecting the data from the one source only, the web. No, apart from the web we are going to collect the data from the different sources, right? And once we have collect the data, guys, then what we are going to do, we are going to what transform this data. Let's suppose one article we have what we have given the what input as a one article we have given as an input, right? And now what I want to find the what is the summarized, what is the summarization of this article, what is the crux point of this thing. Then how we are going to transform it? Let's suppose again we have given one example of, let's suppose we have given one input as a what in a, some research paper, but the research paper written in some different language, like in a what in a French language or in some Chinese language. Then how we are going to do this? We are going to what use the English language. Okay, so we are going to convert this research paper in what in a translation. Okay, kind of translation we are going to do. So all the process, guys, you see, all the process we are going to do in the first steps: summarization, or we can say what paraphrasing, or we are going to translation, or we are going to use the what I mean sentiment analysis. Sentiment in the sense what we are going to use the what the positive, negative, neutral, this kind of thing. We are also doing what in a first part, generative pre-training. Okay, this is the first model. This is the first part of this model, right? Okay, after this model, guys, what we are going to do, that model what we have given the input, okay, and the output is what, guys, that is a base GPT model. So after this process, after this steps, guys, we are getting the what model, that model is what base GPT model, right? Base which model? GPT model. In this base GPT model, guys, again we are going to do apply the what different, I mean the mechanism in a stage 2. In a stage 2 we are going to use the what, that particular stage is known as what the supervised fine tuning. Supervised fine tuning. Okay, in a supervised fine tuning, what do you mean by the supervised and unsupervised? Do you have any idea? Do you have any idea what is the supervised and unsupervised mechanism? You can write in the chat, right? If you're not comfortable with this thing, guys, I'll give one example so that you can understand the what supervised and the what unsupervised mechanism. Supervise, anyone? No idea. Supervise is what? What is the supervised learning algorithm? What is the supervised, I mean machine learning algorithm? Okay, you all are there? Yeah, label data, very good. Label data in a what, in a supervised learning, guys, always we have the label data. Okay, label data in the sense we have what we are giving the what input and the output both, right? So in a machine, guys, your machine is going to learn. Okay, your machine is going to what? Train from the what? The input and the output. The example is what? Let's suppose I want to do some, use the what? Neighbor, or we are going to use the what? SBM. We are going to use the what? Decision tree. We can say the what? Random forest. So these are the algorithm where we are going to pass the what? The supervised, supervised data, or we can say the label data, target variable, and the what? The feature. Both we are going to pass. Both we are going to pass, right? But in a case of the unsupervised, guys, what we are going to do? We are going to pass only the feature. Only we are going to pass the what? The, we can say the variable or column. We are not going to give any, the label data or targeted column. We are not going to pass in case of what? Unsupervised. Your algorithm is going to learn from the data only, right? And we can make this some cluster or this kind of classification or whatever you want. We can do this. But your in a as an input, we are going to pass only the what? The variables, or we can say the feature. Okay, this is the meaning, right? Basically, we are going to use the supervised fine tuning. What is the meaning of this thing? We will discuss in the what? In a coming slide. This coming part. Okay. So in this what? We are going to collect all the data. We are going to take the, this input. Input is what? Your base GPT model. And that GPT model we have what? We have done with this what? Generative pre-training. Okay. So we have done the what? All the transformation, guys. We have applied all the transformations. We have given the input, and your model is what? Is going to transform. So transform in the sense of what? The summarize and text summarizations, or we can say what? Your test classification, or we can do the what? The test translations, and the what? We can also apply the sentiment analysis or the tagging, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, or we can say what? Positive, negative, or neutral. Okay, so this kind of the tagging we are also doing in the what? In a first part, that is what? Transformations. Once we have done with this transformation part, we are going to give this input, okay, to the what? Your supervised fine tuning. This is a SFT. In a SFT, what we are going to do? We are going to what? Collect all the what, guys? The NLP kind of thing. Let's suppose in a college, let's suppose I'm going to give one example of the college, guys. In a college, let's suppose I'm your, we can say your counselor. Okay, in a counselor, the people are, the students asking the question, hey, I'm done my BCA, and these are the what? My marks. So can I take admission in a MCA course? And the people are asking, hey, I'm from the what? Non, computer background, so can we take the admission in the BCA course? Any question, right? And your counselor, guys, your counselor, okay, is going to give the reply. Yeah, if you have the what? You have studied the mathematics in a 12th, then we can take the admission in the BCA course. Or you have what? Studied the what? The computer science subject in your 12th, we can take the admission in the what? BCA course. Likewise, in the what? Let's suppose some people are what? Interested in the BTech, so they can ask the question related to the BTech course, right? So I have done this one. I have what? This is my marks and this is my percentage in the 12th. So can I take the admission in the BCA and the BTech course? And your supervisor, human being, right? The counselor, okay, the counselor is going to what? Respond, okay, on the basis of that he is going to respond, okay. So this is the kind of communication that people are doing, right? And your chat GPT model is guy is going to take all the input and output, right? How the student is asking the question and how your counselor is going to respond, right? Is going to capture each and everything. Is going to capture each and everything, all the conversation, all the conversation between what? It's student, the counselor. I have given one example, right? We can take the other domain. Let's suppose I'm talking about the banking domain. In a banking domain, again, let's suppose I am the user, I am the end user, right? And the bank person is what, guy? The expert one, okay. So I can ask, hey Jesse, this is my, the requirement. I want to open one saving account. I want to watch, open my current account. This is my requirement. This kind of thing I want. This kind of interest rate I want. You provide this kind of loan or whatever the query we have, right? On the basis of this query, guys, the bank people, okay, the bank person is going to give the response. Again, we are going to capture each and everything. Just see, we are going to collect all the possible conversation what we have done in this, okay. In a chat GPT, we are going to do all the domain, everything we are going to capture, right? Again, we have the algorithm for this. Manual is not possible, yeah, but we have the algorithm. We are going to capture as much as possible. We can what? We can capture all the domain we are going to capture. And on the basis of that, again, that particular model is known as what, guys? This is a fine-tuned chat GPT model. This is what, let's suppose we have given the value. On the basis of that we have done all the transformations. This transformation is what guys given as an input, right, to the what, to the SFT, supervised fine tuning. Again in a supervised fine tuning, again we are going to add the what, human and the what kind of agent we are going to involve, right, the kind of communications, chat, conversation we are going to add. We are going to record each and everything. On the basis of that he is going to what, he is going to give the response, right. Okay, your chat gpt is working like what guys, like a human, right. We are going to ask some questions. Hey chat gpt, I want this question, I want this answer. Hey chat gpt, can you optimize this answer? Hey chat gpt, can you summarize this, I mean this sentence? Hey chat gpt, can you translate this thing in what, in some other languages? Yeah. Now how the thing is happening guys, that's what, this is about conversation. Human being कैसे answer करता है वो आपसे सीख रहा है. Chat GPT is what, is going to learn all this what, all this, all the parameter, everything we are going to learn. So we cannot create the what chat gpt application like in what guys, in a 1 month and 2 months. Okay, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year, 6 year. Okay, we are going to collect all the information. Okay, and then we are going to create the what, one robust chat gpt application like AI tool and all. Open AI, this is what guys, this is a company. Okay, the people are worked more than 5 years. Okay, and then only the people are what, I mean design, or they have created this kind of application, and now we are going to enjoy it, right. बहुत effort लगा है इसमें, this is not easy task, right. And just see, we are going to capture as much as the domain we can, what we can capture, we have what, they have captured all this thing. Okay, and just see, once we have done this thing, we are going to incorporate this concept. This is SFT, I mean this concept, and then we are going to use what guys, again the reinforcement learning. So do you have any idea about the reinforcement learning guys, how the thing is working here in a reinforcement learning? Anyone? No idea? Reinforcement learning, what do you mean by the reinforcement? Any example? No idea. So guys, machine learning algorithm, we have what, we have divided in three parts, right. First is what, machine learning algorithm, we can divide the machine learning algorithm in three different parts. First is what, no idea. What is the first part of the machine learning algorithm? My screen is visible, right. ML algorithm we have divided in three parts. First is what, supervise. This is a supervised learning, right. Supervise. Okay, this is a learning, machine learning algorithm. Second part is what guys, we can say this is unsupervised, right. Unsupervised machine learning. Okay, third part is what guys, reinforcement learning, right. Reinforcement learning, right, machine learning algorithm. So in a supervised learning algorithm guys, we are going to pass the what, the label data, feature and the label data. Okay, input and output both we are going to pass in the what, in a supervised learning. In unsupervised learning algorithm guys, we are going to pass the what, only the what, feature. We are not going to find the, we are not going to put the what, output. Okay, this is unsupervised. And in the reinforcement learning guys, this is a different kind of learning, right. Here what we are going to do, we are going to pass only the what, I mean feature, I mean variable, we are going to column, we are going to pass. And let's suppose we are, on the basis of that your machine is going to work something, right. If your what guys, if your assigned task is what is, I mean the correct, or we can say what, as a given, I mean this, I mean up to the mark, we have given the what particular, let's suppose I'm talking about the classification, right. If you have done the good classification, accurate classification, then we are going to what, we are going to give the reward, a reward, right. If you are doing the bad classification, we are going to give the punishment, right. On the basis of the reward and the plus, I mean the your punishment, your data is going to learn. From the what, your reward and the I mean the punishment, your, I mean machine learning is going to learn. Let's suppose we have done the good classifications, it is going to what, give the reward, yeah, well done, well done, you have done the very good job, right. Let's suppose we have done the some, I mean the, I mean we can say what the, I mean bad classification, or we can say what get the misclassification, then what we are getting, we are getting the what, punishment. Hey, you have done the wrong work. Okay, this is what your, I mean kind of punishment, right. Again in the what, in a second time guys, when we are going to, I mean do this classifications, your machine is what, he is going to remember this thing. Okay, So when we have done this one, we are getting the reward, right? When we have done this thing, we are getting the punishment. On the basis of that, he is what he is going to learn. So that is the what, that is the reinforcement learning. We are going to use the what, reinforcement learning. I hope you understood this part. This is the basic one, right? Yeah. So next, so this is what, this third step is what, your machine is going to learn from the reinforcement learning. Your machine is going to learn from the reinforcement learning. That is what, that is the, we can say, the reinforcement learning through the what, human feedback. So your human is going to give the feedback. On the basis of that, we are going to classify. We are going to what, give the rank, right? Rank in the sense what, the good classification. We are getting the high rank, and the rank is what, guys? This is a what? I mean, this is a prediction value, right? Kind of what the statistics value we are going to put. Okay. So did you get this part, guys? This is the first part. This is the second part. This is the third part. Do you have any doubt in this? Now I'm going to explain each part, okay, in a detail. So first part, this is the stage one. We are going to collect all the data, everything we are going to collect from the different sources, and we are going to transform it, right? Transform in the form of what? In the form of the what? Your, we can say, the classification we can do. We can do the what? I mean, summarization. We can do the translation or sentiment. I mean, the tagging, right? We can do this kind of thing, right? And once we have done, then we are going to add the what? The supervised fine tuning algorithm. In this, what we are going to what, we are going to collect the chart, we are going to collect the conversation between the two, I mean, the participant, or we can say the two, I mean, the actor, right? From the education field, from the banking field, from the what, agricultural field, we can what, we can collect all the possible data. That's why he's saying 170 what, 170 billion parameters they have used for the what, training purpose. When we are going to create the what, guys, the chat gpt model, so in a not in a single day we can train the model, right? It will take the what, 10 days, 15 days. I mean, the what, we can sometime we can take the what, 30 day also. So once we have given the training, your machine is going to learn for the what, for the 15 days. You see, day and night, 15 days is going to learn from the data, all the combination, all the calculation is going to do internally, right? And once we have designed the model, then we can apply and we can deploy the model for the what, for the, I mean kind of chat gpt model, we can what, we can deploy to the user, right? So this is the work is the thing is working. You see, in not in a single day, guys, we can create this kind of model, right? The open ai, the company, the startup company, they have given the what, lots of effort, lots of time. Okay. And then after that, we have done with this each and everything, then we are going to use the what, reinforcement learning. In the reinforcement learning, guys, again the human agent is what, involved in this. And on the what, on the basis of their past, I mean, the knowledge, on the basis of their past experience, he is going to what, tag, right? He is going to what, give the rank. So let's suppose we have given the correct answer, so your rank is 1. If you have given the what, guys, some average answer, so your rank is what, guys, 3 and 4. If you are giving the what, some bad answer or some I mean the classification or anything, right? So we are getting the very low rank, right? And finally we are going to learn the model from this, I mean this your ranking, and we can use the what, your chat gpt model. Makes sense? 10% concept you have, I mean, understood, guys? Only 10% I am asking, right? Not 100%. Did you get the meaning how the thing is working here? Now I'm going to explain this thing in detail, right? And just see. So guys, I'll share the link. Don't worry. This is a very good, I mean, this research article. So I have gone through this article and we have understood this meaning. Okay. And just see, this is the first transformation. This is the first, I mean, this step. And just see, in the first step, guys, we are going to collect the data. Just see, with the help of this picture, we can understand. Here we can understand, just see, we are going to collect the data from the internet, text data, video data, or we can say what, guys, your image data, or we can say the what, some document, right? Your magazine or newspaper, or we can say the research paper, anything we can what, all possible, I mean the input we are going to put as a transformer. This is a transformer, right? And a transformer is what, guys, what we are going to do here. Again, just see, in a transformer, create the what, the one model. Just this is one model, guys. Okay, this is one model, and in this model, that model is known as what, the base gpt model. This is not a gpt model, okay, chat gpt. This is the intermediate state, guys, and that state is known as what, base gpt model. we can use this model, and well, again we can extend the what capability. Okay, we can add some, I mean, the more feature, and then that become the what robust GPT model. Okay, this is the intermediate model. Okay, okay, this model is what that is known as the base GPT model. And just see what we have done in a reality, we are going to what test a summarization. Let's suppose we have given some text, we have given some article, some research paper. So we are not going to use the what, I mean, the 10 line, sorry, the 10 page, or we can say the 15-page research paper, and we are going to learn from it. No. So what we are going to do, we are going to transform. So what is the crux, what is the what meaningful information, what is the trend, what is the pattern, what is the information of this, what the main, I mean, the crux. Okay, take away, we can say, what is the thing we have in the research paper that we are going to extract, right? That is a text, we can say that text summary or text summarizations. We can also take the what gets different data. Let's suppose we have the research paper we have, or some article we have, and now let's suppose I want to classify this article. How we are going to classify? So this is a what, I mean, the positive, I mean, the this kind of classification on the basis of some parameter, obviously. Let's suppose we have some, I mean, the comments, or some we have, I mean, some particular product descriptions, or we can say what, some, I mean, the your review. So we are going to take the review, and we are going to classify this review in what, in some sentiment, I mean, the tagging, like what the, we can say the what strong positive or neutral. Okay, or we can say what a strong negative or negative, this kind of tagging we are going to, that is what, that is a sentiment analysis. Again we are going to do this thing in what, in a first step, that is a transformer, right? We are going to, I mean, accomplish all this task, guys. And just see, this is a sentence completions. We are going to complete the sentence. Let's suppose we have given how the thing is working. Again, this is a, I mean, the different story, right? We are not going to explore this part, but just see, this is what, this is abstract view. These are the different things we are going to accomplish in what, in a first step. Again, translation. What is the meaning of the translation we have given? Let's suppose we have some article in some different, I mean, language, right? But we are going to use the chat GPT. We are going to create the chat GPT for the English language or some specific language. Then what we can do, this is a standard language or global language, right? Then again, we are going to read this paper, some research paper article, and we can convert in what, in a, I mean, in a English language. Again, this is the translation. Okay, so these are the different steps we are going to do, and that is done by the transformer, right? And just tell me one thing, guys, just see. So I mean these are the what, these are the things we are going to do here. But your chat GPT is what, this is all about what, guys? This is a conversation, chat and the conversation. So we cannot get all the proper answer. Yeah, we'll get some, I mean, some extent we'll getting this value, yeah. But your chat GPT is what, guys? This is a chat, or we can say the conversation kind of application we are going to create. That is not sufficient for the what, for this solution. Yeah, we have the solution, this is the intermediate solution, but we are not going to satisfy with this. So again we have to what, extend the what capability. We are going to what, increase the what, I mean, the potential. We are going to what, we are going to add some different feature in this model. Okay, just see what we want to do. We want to what, we want to create a chat and the conversation kind of what application and the tool. Then what we have to do, guys, we have to add this thing. Okay, again we are going to what, this is what, this name is what, the generative pre-training. Okay, the stage, first stage, they are the different thing we are going to do. Your expectation is what, we want to create the chat and the what conversation. We are not going to do the classification. Yeah, we have, this is one part, I am agree with this. But your actual, your, I mean, your, I want to create one model like what, the chat and the conversation model. We can ask some question, your chat GPT will give the what answer, respond, right? But this is not a complete model, this is a partial model, guys. Okay, and that model is known as what, base GPT model. Okay, and just see, now again I'm going to what, do this one. Did you get this? This is step 2, right? This is a step 2. This is a what, SFT, supervise fine tuning training data. How we're going to do this? So what is the interpretation, guys? So what do you understand with this image? Any idea, any clue, any guess? No. No idea what we're going to do here. I have given the brief introduction. Anyone? Can you predict what we're going to do here? No. A reward and punishment. Yeah, super. Very good. Anything else you want to add in this? This is my, I mean, this file, right? Yeah. What is the interpretation of this picture, guys? No idea. So yeah, this is a supervised fine tuning, but how we are going to get it? This is supervised fine tuning. Yeah, I'm agree with this. Supervised in the sense why? I'll tell you why this is what supervised, right? But what ultimately we are going to get from this? No idea? Yeah, no issue. I'll explain this thing. Okay. Just see, again, I'm going to give one example, right? Let's suppose, guys, you people are working in the what in a college, right? So now the admission time is going on, right? Everybody want to take the admission, the IP in the what in a BTech course or the what MC or BC course, right? Let's suppose you are from the what you are, I mean, university representative, right? Like counselor, we can say education counselor or receptionist or whatever you can say, right? So this is one person, right? Some people are coming to your college or your university is asking, hey, I'm done my 12th in this subject. I have studied this subject. Math I have studied, science subject I have studied, this one I have studied. So can I take the admission in the BTech course in a computer science branch? Then how you are going to respond to your I mean this your receptionist or we can say your counselor is going to respond, right? Hey, just see again he's asking. So just tell me, so you have studied this subject, math subject you have studied, physics you have studied, chemistry you have studied, and how much marks you have scored in this subject, what is the percentage, what is the aggregate percentage. So you have studied this one, that one, English you have studied, everything is going to ask one by one. And just see guys, whatever the thing we are going to do, this is a conversation, right? This is a kind of communication between the student and the what we can say your, again this is I mean the human being, right? We are going to capture each and everything. Okay, when we want to create a chat GPT model, guys, we have to what collect this informations. Let's suppose I'm talking about this is education domain, right? This is how the people are going to communicate. Again we have the different context, guys. Let's suppose I want to take the admission, I want to refund, and I want to change the colleges, I want to change the branches. Again we have the different domain we have, right? Again we are going to collect all the possible what the conversation. Okay, this is a not manual process, guys. So we are going to use some tools, right? And some software and all we are going to use, and we are going to collect as much as possible we can, right? We are going to collect all the conversations like a chat board, right? We are going to collect all the information, and we are going to what, again we are going to pass this data, this conversation, right? Chat. Okay, we are going to pass this chat to the what, to this I mean your model. Your model is what, in a base model. Just see, this is your base model, guys. We are going to, I mean this is the output. Okay, transformation, I mean the transformer has given this output. Okay, this is one model they have, intermediate model they have given. Now what we are going to do here, we are going to apply, we are going to use this chat, the conversation. Again we have the, in the left side we have the human agent, guys, acting like a what in the ideal bot, like, and again we are going to use the word human agent. Again we are, oh, we can also create this kind of what, guys, the artificial, I mean this kind of, I mean the environment, right? We can also create this kind of, you know, art synthesis, I mean we can say the artificial environment we can create and what synthesize this kind of thing. Okay, this is this kind of work we can also do, right? And just see, we are getting all the information we are going to collect, and we are going to pass this, I mean the input, guys, the question answer. Okay, request and the what, respond, request and respond, request and respond. We are going to collect each and everything, and we are going to pass it as a corpus, right? Again that become the input. We are going to pass the input to the what, to your model. And that is what, guys, this we can say what, this is a SGT model, right? Again this is what we are going to apply all the model, everything we have given. This is the input we have given. So we are going to collect the what, base model. We have given this input, we are going to add the feature. Actually this is a what, this is a feature we can say. We are going to add this feature, and how, from this feature your machine is going to respond and request, right? Suppose we have given some question as a programmer, as a student, as a what, as a salesperson. And just see how the domain, how the but different domain we have. We are going to collect each and everything, and what we are going to do, we are going to pass as an input, right? Let's suppose somebody is given the questions, so how we have to respond, we are going to learn from this, okay, this conversation. Let's suppose somebody asks, hey, what is the, I mean, this program, what is that program, we are going to learn from this. Again, your machine is going to, I mean, trained with this, okay. So guys, in the what, in a base model, we have given this input, and again we have given the what, the SFT, supervised fine tuning training corpus we have given. The orange color is what, guys, I mean, this is a response, and white color is what, this is a request. This is a request and response, okay. Request and response we have given as an input to the what, to the SGT model. Again, what we are going to do, we are going to create one model. That is, model is known as what, SFT chat model. Again, this is an intermediate model, right? This is not an ultimate model, this is a what, guys, this is not a final model, right? Again, this is an intermediate model. In this model, we have given the knowledge of what, transformation. We have given the knowledge of what, the supervised fine tuning, the conversation kind of thing, okay. We have given this idea, and now your model is what, ready with the two different what, guys, feature you have trained. Your machine is going to learn from this, right? Do you have any doubt, guys, in this? You want to ask anything? Clear? Should I go for the next one? No doubt or full doubt? Yes, yes, yes. Uses the pre-trained model to execute the certain task. Obviously, we are going to use the pre-trained model. We are going to use. We are going to use the conversation chatbot. I mean, the conversation we are going to use in that case. As let's suppose, so guys, the OpenAI, the people have created the what, the general purpose chat GPT, right? But in a real time scenario, guys, we cannot create this kind of application. This is a very big application, right? We can create the what, domain basic, or I mean the domain based what, the chat GPT model. We can create the what, the domain. Let's suppose I'm talking about the education, I mean the domain. So we can use the education related query, right? So that become the easy to develop. Let's suppose I'm talking about the what, guys, I'm talking about the, and the sales and the order kind of thing I want to do. So I'll cover which domain, guys, I'll cover the what, the sales related part, and the what, order related part, everything we are going to collect, and we can create one model that is related to, that will work in the for the sales, I mean the sales and the order kind of thing, right? Let's suppose I want to create a chat GPT model for the what, for the, we can say the educations, or we can also create the chat GPT model for the what, for the specific domain, right? For the, we can say, agriculture. So we are going to resolve, we are going to solve all the problem that is related to the what, your agriculture, right? The farmer is going to ask some questions, on the basis of we are going to respond. Again, we are going to collect all the different responses, we are going to collect all the data related to the what, your, I mean, agriculture data, okay. So as a what, guys, as a programmer, or we can say as a researcher, we cannot create the chat GPT model. This is not, guys, I mean the one day we will do this, yeah. We can create, but it will take so much time, so much effort, right? I mean the what, so many, I mean the intelligence, and we have used so many, I mean the software developer we have, the people have devoted in this, and then we have developed this kind of thing. But basically what we are going to do, we are going to create the what, domain specific chatbot, or we can say domain specific what, we can say the what, the GPT model, right? In a domain specific, what we can do, we are going to focus on a particular domain. Let's suppose I'm talking about the educations. We are going to collect all the conversation, all the text, all the related information, all the magazine that is related to the what, to the what, I mean the education, and we can what, we can train our model, okay. So this is the meaning. And just see, we have collected all the weight value, and just see now the next part is what, guys, yeah, just see. So we have given the what, base GPT model. We have used the what, which concept, supervised fine tuning, SFT, and that model become the what, guys, that become the what, SFT chat GPT model, okay. So we are going to learn from the what, expert policy. We have the different software, or the human being, or we are going to involve the machine, or we are going to involve the different chat, everything we are going to involve in this, okay. So this is a kind of expert policy, let's suppose. And now the next is what I'll discuss this one. Okay, that is very important. Yeah, this is your last, I mean the step, right? This is your last step. What we are going to do here, any idea, guys? With the help of this picture, what is your interpretation? How we are going to explain this term? No idea. Just think. No idea how we are going to I mean explain this picture. Okay, what is all about this picture? No idea. Are you people are there? Yes, no. So when we are going to create this kind of model, guys, chat GPT model, we have to understand this what the working principle. Then only we can apply the what your logic, and we can write the logic and all. First we have to understand the basic. This is a what kind of layman term we are going to explain this, right? Again, this is what, guys, I mean the lots of things we are going to get from this. Let's see what is the meaning of this. Meaning is what? Again, just see, we are not going to do what, I mean the specific task here. Okay, what is the meaning here? Meaning is what, let's suppose we have an input, right? So your input is what, like a SFT. Okay, SFT chat model, intermediate model we have given. This is your, in a left side we have your model. Okay, intermediate model. And that model is what, guys, created from the what, I mean the transformer and the what, the SFT, right? Supervised fine tuning. This is a one intermediate model, partial model we have created. And now we are going to what, we are going to use this model, and we are going to ask some question. Just see how the different thing is working, guys, in the what, in a chat GPT. So intermediate model, partial model, again we have what, we have given as a what, as a machine, right? Or we can say your respond, right? Again we are going to ask some question. Hey, I'm the SFT chat GPT, can you tell me this thing? Can you write the Python code for this? Can you summarize my text? Can you translate my, I mean this, I mean research paper? Can you do this one? Can you write this logic? Can you do this one? Everything we are going to what, we are going to ask, we are going to check this, right? How the thing is working here. And on the basis of the word gate, your, I mean the previous knowledge, on the basis of the word gate, we can say your, I mean the past knowledge, your SFT chatbot is what is going to respond. And which kind of, I mean the training we have given? Anyone, can you tell me? Can you give the what idea how many, I mean training we have given, guys? So we have trained this particular SFT model with the two different domain, right? First is what, transformation, and second is what, guys, the supervised fine tuning. We have given this, I mean training, okay, to this model is already trained about this, right? Let's suppose I'm talking about the what, the education field. I'm going to create the chat GPT for the what, for the education domain. Your, I mean this SFT is what, is a trend how the people are going to respond in the what, in the college or university level. What are the different query we have for the student, and how we are going to respond. We are going to record each and everything as a what, guys, as a text file, or we can say what, in a some document, right? Your model, your SFT model, intermediate model is going to learn each and everything. And on the basis of that, just see, on the basis of that, again, let's suppose this is a human being, is going to ask some question. Hey, I want to write a Python code for the what, for the prime number. Can you generate? On the basis of the past experience, on the basis of the past knowledge, your SFT model is going to generate the response. Just see, your SFT model is going to generate the response. Okay, and just see, guys, in a one request, just see, let's suppose we have given the what, hey, can you write the Python program for the what, prime number? Can you create the Python program? Can you write the what, I mean we can say the prime number in a Python? What is the logic of the finding the prime number in the what, in a Python? So your SFT model, intermediate model, is given the what, different response. You all are agree? For finding the prime number, guys, we have the different logic, right? So sometimes we are going to divide the number, half of the number. Sometimes we are going to what, use the what, one less than of this number. Sometimes we can use the what, guys, the square root, right? for the one problem, for the one, I mean the question, we have the different answer. You all are agree? Again, let's suppose I am going to ask the what, I mean, can we add the what element in the list? Again, for adding the element in the list, guys, we have the different logic. We can use the loop, we can iterate the element, and then we can add the element, a particular element in the list. Again, we have the different function, append function we can use, and we can use the what, and just see, for the one question, for the one request, let's suppose I am the human being, right? I am the student, I am asking some question to the intermediate model. Your intermediate model is given the different answer for the single question, and how we are going to decide this particular answer. Let's suppose we have given the four answer, right? So let's suppose response 1, response B, response C, response D, and which one is the what correct one, which one is the what optimized one. So see, the scenario till now, you all are in the same pace, yes, no? Hello teachers, you all are there? It's very crucial part, guys. We are going to understand the working principle of the what chat GPT. This is not in the kid stuff, right? Guys, you all are there, you all are right in the chat, I mean in the chat box. Okay, if you're not comfortable in this, in the, I mean, voice, you can write in the chat, right? Just see, so you have given, okay, your intermediate model is ready. We are going to give some questions. So hey, I have I want to generate this code, I want to write this logic, I want to do this one, I want to do that one, okay, I want to summarize the text, I want to translate the text. Okay, let's suppose I have given the translation, and let's suppose we have given the word summarization. So we have given some, I mean this paragraph, and I want to summarize this. Okay, so what is the optimized answer? Your SFT model, guys, intermediate model, given the different answer for the one questions. Again, just see one response we have. So we have summarized the text in some different way. In other response, we are getting the word, this is again one summarization. Again, we have different summarization. Again, what we are going to do, we are going to find the word, guys, optimize one. How we are going to find it? So that's why your machine is going to give the what optimized answer. Have you seen this? In 95% case, guys, we are getting the optimized answer, right? And just see, this is how you're going to learn in a background. For the single question, we have the multiple answers. For the single question, we have the multiple response, and we are going to collect all the response, right? We are going to collect all the response, all the possible response, alternate resource responses, and we are going to what? Again, we are going to set one human agent. This is a kind of machine we can use, or we can use the word, guide, human being, or we can say what, I mean the experience, I mean the machine, or anything we can use. We are not going to explore this part, but yeah, this is a kind of human agent we are going to set. And in the what, in the given alternative here, given the different response, we are going to what, we are going to give the ranking on the basis of what, guys? On the basis of the what, accuracy. Ranking on the basis of what, guys? Optimization. Ranking on the basis of what, guys? Correctness. Make sense? Let's suppose we have given this same response from the single question, which one is the optimized one? How we are going to identify it? So we are going to give the ranking, right? We can use some machine here, some, I mean the trained machine, or some other model. We are also the expert system and all we are going to use in that case. And we are going to give the what, I mean the, this is the first, what is the meaning here? So we have given the what, and the response B is what in a first part. What is the meaning? So first is what, more optimized than the what, response A. I mean this is a B response, right? B is a what, more optimized, or we can say the more, I mean the correct than the what, response B. Sorry, A. A is a more optimized than the what, response D. D is what, is the more optimized than the what, response C. On the basis of that, your machine is going to learn. Okay, so this is what response B is a correct. Okay, so in the next time when we are going to ask the question, the human is what, or the, I mean the people, or the programmer, or the student is going to ask the questions, we have to give the what, this answer. Response B is the what, correct.
Hello. So I have a
Yes.
question.
Yeah.
So is this SFT training model similar to Turing test?
Turing in the sense?
That
Turing in
Alan
the sense?
Turing tests
No,
tests.
Alan Turing is a different concept. That is a digital machine and all. Here we are going to use, we are going to involve the word human being. We are going to involve the word machine for the word communication translation. Have we used the HDFC Bank?
Yes,
In a
sir.
what in a let's suppose you are going to apply for the what loan, right? So guys, the people are not going to respond. Your chatbot is going to respond. Have you seen this?
Yes, sir. But sir, in Turing test, there is also this scenario now where a machine is responding to human being.
Yeah, that is different thing. But in this case, we are going to use the what actual scenario, right? Actual conversation. This is not a hypothetical, right?
Okay, sir.
Actual conversation we are going to record. We are going to what? We are going to record the actual conversation. But the thing is what? We are going to use some specific domain, some expert answer we are going to add. And then we are going to train the model. So maybe what some I mean the Turing and all they have used, but directly what the people are going to use the what some I mean the direct answer, response and request, response and request. This model
Okay,
we are going to use. Yeah. And just
okay,
see,
sir. Thank you.
on the basis of that, again your model is going to respond the correct one, optimize one, correct one. Okay, just see. And just see, so we have given the word guys which respond is a correct, which respond is optimized. So response B is optimized. So when we are going to ask this kind of questions related to this kind of question, we have to give the which respond B we have to give. Again, this is a kind of learning, guys. You see, this is kind of learning. And just see how we are going to what we are, this is a kind of rank, right? So let's suppose the more accurate result we are going to give the high rank, right? Let's suppose we have given the what less, I mean the correct result we are going to give the what less rank. And we can say we can give the value in the what in the terms of the probability, right? So 0 and 1. So a high value is what guys nearby the 0, and the what less value is what, and I mean this near to the what we can say the, I mean the high value is nearby the what 1, okay, and the less I mean the value is what nearby the 0, okay. This kind of thing we are going to get. Make sense? Clear? You are comfortable in this? And just see, again just we have done each and everything we have given, guys. And then where we have given the what I mean score and all, we have given the score and everything we have given. And on the basis of that, your machine, again this is a kind of reward, right? Kind of reward model, right? So we have given the response, your answer, your answer is correct, they score 1. Kind of what kind of reward, right? You have given the what wrong answer, misclassification, I mean the what with the we can say what I mean the some bad, I mean the bad, no we cannot set the bad in the sense what in I mean the this is not accurate, this is not up to the mark, then we are going to give the what less marks or less score. This is a kind of punishment and what a reward we are going to set. That's why this is known as what guys the reinforcement learning through the what human feedback. Clear? This is a human feedback. We can use some expert system, or we can use some human being, or we can use some I mean the proper system, or we can the software or any application we can use, and we can what we can check, we can give the what proper ranking and all. And just see we have given the what proper ranking, everything we have given. And now just see, and just see here we have given the reward and everything, we have given reward and everything. Just see these are the different state in the sense what request and respond. So we have given some request, and there your machine is given some response. Again we are going to map this thing request and response, and we are going to put this value in what in this model. You see, we are going to create this kind of model, guys. This is a kind of what neural network model we are going to create. And if we have some action, guys, we want to change something, let's suppose obviously we have some changes, right, some modification, so we can also do the modification. And once we have done this thing, guys, now we are going to add this concept, add this learning to the what to the SFT GPT model, right? And in the what in the I mean addition of these two things, now we are getting the what the chat GPT, final chat GPT model. This is the final chat GPT model we are getting, and that chat GPT model is what is a what can respond anything. It can what, it can communicate like a what, we can convert, we can do the conversation, we can make the conversation like a human being, right? Because your chat GPT is what already trained with this kind of scenario, right? That's why it's going to give the correct answer. And they can give the what correct, I mean the proper context is going to capture, and you're going to give the what correct answer. And this is your final model. That model we can launch in the market, we can launch, but we can deploy in the what, in some, and we are going to get this correct answer. Did you get the meaning? Yes, no, guys?
Yes, sir. Sir, I have another question.
Yeah.
So, all other chatbots like Gemini and that one of
Mhm.
Meta AI, they
Yeah,
all having the same model or they
same.
vary.
LLM model.
तो
I'm
सर
talking about the
डिफरेंस कहाँ पे होता है इन सब में?
डिफरेंस। देखो अलग अलग तरीके का होगा, हो सकता है कोई लेस पैरामीटर को लेके यूज कर रहा है, ठीक है, हो सकता है कोई किसी डोमेन पे ज्यादा फोकस कर रहा है, ओके, बट बेसिक मॉडल इज सेम, राइट? Whatever the model, the LLM model we are going to use, guys, I mean the GPT model, that is working on the same principle, right? Let's suppose we are going to focus on the particular domain. Let's suppose some is what, अगर आप देखोगे तो किसी का जो है आपका रिस्पॉन्स एजुकेशन के फील्ड में बहुत अच्छा आएगा, कोडिंग में बहुत अच्छा है, लाइक कोड विस्परर. Code Whisperer is what? This is example of the what? I mean AI tool, right? But Code Whisperer क्या काम करता है? Have you seen this? We are going to what? I mean what? I mean auto completion, code suggestion. So what do you mean? So उस मॉडल को किस पे हम ट्रेन किए हैं ज्यादा? कोडिंग वाले पार्ट पे. मेक सेंस? हम उस
ओके सर.
पर्टिकुलर या कोड विस्पर को किस पे हमने ट्रेन किया है? कोडिंग वाले पार्ट पे. अगर मैं उसको जनरल कन्वर्सेशन की तरह यूज करूंगा, so what, we are getting the what, not all the time we are getting the correct answer. Let's suppose I'm talking about the Bard, I'm talking about the Gemini, okay? So again, what in a Gemini, guys, your Gemini is work very good in what, in a case of the what, and the image, right, or video. So what is the meaning? So we have given the more focus on which part? On the image part. And just see in a chat GPT, guys, we are getting the good response in a text form, right? Please just try to understand this thing, right? So what is the meaning? So they have given the more focus on the what, on the kind of what conversation in a chat GPT, OpenAI product, right? So they've given the more focus on the chat GPT. Your learning is same, but we have given the more focus on what, in which part? On the text conversation, right? Like a human conversation. Clear?
Got it, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. And this is how we are going to do.
Good
This
afternoon,
is
sir.
your chat GPT model, final model, right? And that we can deploy what, anywhere, whenever you want. You can publish this model.
Good
Yeah, so
afternoon,
this is
sir.
the meaning, guys. This is the conclusion. This is a very good
Is
article,
that
guys. This is a very good
audible, sir?
article. So I have gone through this article and we have given this abstract, right? This is the meaning. And just see, we are
Good
going to use
afternoon,
the
sir.
word. Yeah,
Is I'm
please,
audible,
please.
sir?
Yeah, you are audible. Please go ahead.
Sir, on the chat GPT, we generally got some answers, and we can refine the answers by ticking correct or regenerate. So that is
Mhm.
also the part of some reinforcement learning or something, or
Yes,
it is.
yes, yes. Yeah, correct. You are. Good question. Just see, let's suppose we have given, let's suppose your chat GPT is given this some incorrect answer, right? Okay, and
Yeah,
just
matlab incorrect. You cannot say incorrect, but that
yeah,
is not like up to my
not
mark.
up to the mark, not up to the mark. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so again you are going to what, again you can conversation, we are going to, hey chat GPT, why we have given this answer, that should be this kind of answer. Again you are kind of reinforcement, right? Okay, every day he
Okay.
is going to
Okay.
learn something. अगर आप उसको बताते हो
Okay.
कि गलत है या फिर inaccurate है, जो भी हो, whatever things we have, again you are going, machine is going to learn from this. Next time आप जब पूछेंगे तो ऐसा आंसर आपको नहीं देगा, right? This is the what,
Okay,
this is the
okay.
beauty
So
of the
that is
what.
every time it is evolving. From the last 1 year, the responses are much better than we get 1
Yes,
year back. Now the
yes,
responses are very much corrected, like with the
correct,
human
every day.
responses. Okay,
करेक्ट, सही
okay,
समझे हो आप, बिल्कुल सही. That's why we are getting
okay.
the what, the every day is going to learn kind of reinforcements, right?
जी, ठीक है.
Make sense,
Okay.
guys? Did you get the concept? ये डिफिकल्ट कॉन्सेप्ट था, देखो ये बहुत आसान कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं था जो मैं आपको बताया हूँ, बट स्टिल मैंने उसको बहुत समराइज करने की कोशिश किया है, राइट? मैं ऐसे तरीके से बताया हूँ लेमन के टर्म में कि कोई भी लोग उसको समझ जाए. इट डजेंट मैटर यू आर फ्रॉम द बट कंप्यूटर बैकग्राउंड, यू आर फ्रॉम द मैनेजमेंट बैकग्राउंड, बट मैंने उसको मिनिमाइज करके लेमन की तरह में बताया है कि आपको चीजों समझ में आ जाए. इतना आसान नहीं है ये चीजें. आप देखेंगे कोई आर्टिकल पढ़िए, आपको कुछ समझ में नहीं आएगा. जस्ट बिलीव मी,
सर
यू विल
एक
नॉट
और
गेट द वर्ड.
क्वेश्चन है.
हाँ.
सर सर मतलब कुछ लोग बोलते हैं prompt engineering, कुछ बोलते हैं fine tuning. तो what is the मतलब like
prompt
you should
engineering
be
is same,
explored.
almost same, right? How we are going to find the, but prompt engineering sense what, how we are going to give, I mean give the request, right? रिक्वेस्ट का आपका क्या है मैकेनिज्म, उसको हम जितने क्लियर करेंगे उतना अच्छा आंसर मिलेगा आपको, ठीक है? तो
और
उसको हम कह
fine
सकते हैं
tune
प्रॉम्प्ट इंजीनियरिंग. फाइन ट्यूनिंग इन द सेंस व्हाट, जो आप दे रहे हो आंसर दे रहे हो, लेट्स सपोज कुछ आंसर जो है आपको करेक्ट नहीं दिया या फिर एप्रोप्रिएट नहीं दिया, सो वी आर गोइंग टू गिव द फीडबैक, राइट? So on the basis of that, again your machine is going to learn. बिल्कुल similar नहीं है, but yeah, we can say the what, this kind of thing we are going to learn from this, your input and output, right? So the prompt engineering is an entirely different concept. So how we are going to ask the questions? We are going to set the what, the model. We are going to what, establish kind of what the background में उसको आप बता रहे हो, right? कि we have this kind of background. I want this kind of answer, and then let's give the response on the basis of that, right? तो वो आपका क्या होता है, prompt engineering. Again, we have the different courses of the prompt engineering, guys. Okay, so the 2 months course, on what 3 months course, we have the prompt engineering. So that again, this is a different discussion. Yeah, but we can say like this. Yeah,
okay.
fine.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, fine. Anybody you want to ask anything? So guys, we have done from my side, right? So this is what we have. I mean, this is all about the what, this particular thing. Yeah. So we have done from my mind. If you have any question, you want to ask anything you want to add, you are free to do, right? Yeah. Clear? You don't have any doubt? जब आप पढ़ेंगे तो समझ में आएगा, अभी आपको समझ नहीं आ रहा होगा. I can understand this thing, but when we'll start, I mean creating this kind of application, okay, first we have to understand the what working principle of the chat GPT, when we can what start the application and all, right? So again, this is not, I mean, the easy task. I'm telling you, this is a not easy task. It will take so much time, so much effort, right? And then we can create this kind of chat GPT model. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Sonia ma'am, are you there? So we have done with this. Okay. I think ma'am is not there. Do you have any query, guys? You want to ask anything? Any query related to the machine learning, or we can say what, the data visualization or data analytics? You want to ask anything? Yeah.
Sir,
You
share
can
your
open.
mail ID so that
Yeah, I'll
we
share.
can connect with you after that.
I'll share my mail ID, guys. This is my mail ID. We can what, you can reach out to me. If you have any query, you can ask, right?
So can you share this paper link also?
Yeah, I'll share this link. Just a minute. Let me share.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So in a chat, we can share, no? I didn't use this one. Actually, I'm using the Zoom. Okay. Let me add how we can add this. So I can share in the what, in the group, okay, in a WhatsApp group. It will work, right? Okay, just yeah. So name there. I think I'll share this thing in what, in a chat, right? In a, your I think I'm not able to add this. No, I don't have the permission. I'll add this. I mean, I'll share this document in what, in your WhatsApp chat. Don't worry about this. I'll share this. Okay. You don't have any doubt? You're not comfortable? Yeah. So this is a different thing we have learned, guys, in this session. Okay. Now the thing is what we have to practice. If you want to become the what, I mean, pakka in this sound concept, and what every day, guys, we have to learn 2 hour, 1 hour, or whatever the time you have. On the basis of that, we are going to explore this thing. Then we can understand the meaning and the how thing is working here. Okay, fine. Then we'll see you. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Still, we have some time, so you can ask. Okay.
If you have any doubts, you can ask.
Yeah. If you have any doubt, you can ask, guys. You want to ask anything related to the machine learning, I mean, or the data analytics you want to ask, you can, I mean, I'll happy to answer your question, right? I think the people are comfortable, ma'am. They're not asking any doubt. Yeah. So it was a great session. Yeah, thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay,
No
Sonia,
doubt,
ma'am.
sir. It was a
Yeah.
very great session.
Thank you. Thank you
We
so
all
much.
enjoyed a lot, gained so much of
Mm-hmm.
insightful things on
Yeah. Thank you.
ChatGPT. Yes, it's a
Okay,
bit
I'll
difficult
just
to understand some concepts, but yes,
uh,
you made it very easier for us to understand it. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
A very
Thank
wonderful
you.
session.
Yeah, thank you,
And
ma'am. Thank you so much.
anything you would
Yeah.
like to add?
Yeah, actually, I want, I mean, this just give me the permission, no? I want to share some, I mean, the document or some related content in the what in a WhatsApp group.
Yes, sir. I'll surely.
Yeah. I'll share this
Okay.
thing,
I'll
okay?
surely give
With
you
the
the
public.
permission so that you can share them.
Yeah, I'll share this thing. Okay,
Thank you
then
so much,
we'll,
everyone.
yeah, we'll see. Okay, bye, guys. Take care. We'll see you. Okay, bye.
Thank you so much, everyone. We'll meet you again tomorrow with another informative session with the second last day of the faculty development program. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.